Now the topic before us is fanboys need commas to mastering compound sentences. In this course, we will concentrate on missing commas in compound sentences. First of all, it is necessary for us to understand what is the meaning of compound sentences. A compound sentence consists of two independent classes. Suppose this is one independent class, this is other independent class, and these two are joined by coordinating conjunction. What is the coordinating conjunction? These are the coordinating conjunctions. Fanboys. Fanboys is an acronym or a word which consists of the first letter of these words, nor, but, or, yet, so. So whenever there are two independent classes and they are joined by a coordinating conjunction, then it becomes a compound sentence. It is a common mistake that we omit commas in compound sentences. A comma should be placed before the coordinating conjunction to separate the independent classes. Whenever in the compound sentence we are having two independent classes, then before the coordinating conjunction we should make use of comma. So question arises, why comma is important? If we omit comma before the coordinating conjunction in a compound sentence, it can create a run-on sentence. Run-on sentence is a sentence when two independent clauses are joined without proper punctuation. Run-on sentences are grammatically incorrect. Run-on sentences can be confusing, misleading for the readers. If we use commas in compound sentences, it enhances clarity by signaling a pause between the independent clauses, preventing potential confusion. Now we will understand the usage of commas in compound sentences with the help of examples, or how the error occurs with regard to commas in compound sentences. Here is the example of a compound sentence. I want to go for a walk, but it started to rain. Here, I wanted to go for a walk. It is an independent clause. It started to rain. It is also independent clause. And but is a coordinating conjunction. We have already read that in case of compound conjunction, having a compound sentence having two independent classes, there is a coordinating conjunction, fanboys. Then before the coordinating conjunction we have to use comma. So here we have used comma and it is correct. She enjoys reading and he likes to write. Here she enjoys reading, it is one independent class. He likes to read, it is another independent class. In between there is and, it is coordinating conjunction, and before that we have to use comma. This is okay. Ankit went to bazaar and Jia went with him. Ankit went to bazaar is a independent class. It is a complete sentence in it. Jia went with him. It is also a complete sentence in itself. So both these are independent classes, and in between is a coordinating conjunction. So before and there has to be comma. If we omit comma, then the sentence becomes incorrect. So we have to use comma in case of compound sentence before the coordinating conjunction. Another example, we can go to the museum. Again, it is a coordinate independent clause. We can visit the park. It is a independent clause. Or is a coordinating conjunction, one of the fanboys. So before that we have to use comma. It is incorrect. You can come with us or you can stay here. Here again, we will use comma before or. Next is I like to play basketball, but I also enjoy reading books. I also enjoy reading books is one one independent clause. I like to play basketball is another independent clause. Both are joined by coordinating conjunction but one of the fanboys. Then we have to use comma before coordinating conjunction but. So this is correct. Exceptions to the rule. While the rule about using comma in compound sentences is generally straightforward, that we have to use comma in case two independent clauses are joined in a compound sentence, then there has to be a coordinating conjunction, and before that coordinating conjunction we have to put comma. It is a general rule, but there are exceptions. If two independent clauses are very short sentences, coordinating clauses, independent clauses are short, closely related, the commas can sometimes be omitted. For instance, he runs fast and she runs slow. We have not put comma here before and. There is no comma because these two are independent clauses. They are very short and closely related to one another. Both activities are concerned with running. In this case, the clauses are brief. Meaning remains clear without the use of commas. However, using a comma is never incorrect and it is recommended for consistency. Tips for remembering. Look for coordinating conjunctions, that is fanboys. Whenever you use a coordinating conjunction such as fan, for, or, and, but, yet, so, to join two independent clauses, check if there is a comma before the coordinating conjunction. If there is no, there is often the need of a comma in a compound sentence. Identify independent clauses. Ensure that each part of the sentence can stand alone as a complete sentence. If it can, it is an independent clause. That is, if there is a sentence before you, you must see that there are two independent clauses. Then you have to use one of the coordinating conjunctions and also put comma before that coordinating conjunction. Try punctuating the following sentences correctly. He wanted to go to the movie. It is independent clause. He had too much homework. It is an again independent clause, but is a coordinating conjunction. So we have to put comma here. The sky was dark. It is independent clause. It looked like it might rain. It is again independent clause. The sentence can stand out its own. Then before and, that is before coordinating conjunction, we have to use comma. Next is you can call me later or we can discuss it tomorrow. We can discuss it tomorrow is again a complete sentence or an independent clause. You can call me later. It is a complete sentence or independent clause. So before coordinating conjunction or, we have to put comma. Next is, by using a comma correctly in the compound sentence, you can avoid one of the most common punctuation mistakes in English grammar. That is, when you have understood that in the case of compound sentence, you have to use comma, where to use comma, then you can avoid one of the common mistakes in English grammar and it makes your writing clearer and more professional. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course. Now the topic before us is fragments. No way. Building strong, complete sentences. Have you ever written something that seemed like a sentence but just felt incomplete? What it means? It means that you have written a sentence. After reading the sentence, you feel that the sentence seems to be incomplete. It may be possible that sometimes this type of feeling may be there in you. Then you might be dealing with a sentence fragment. A complete sentence requires a subject and a verb to convey a full thought. What it means? I went to the market. It is a full sentence, complete sentence. I is a subject, went is a verb. It is a complete sentence. If we write I to the market, whether it means something? No, because verb is missing. If we simply write went to the market, it means sense, it makes sense? No, it also does not make sense because here subject is missing. So for a complete sentence, subject should be there, verb should also be there. A sentence fragment is a group of words that looks like a sentence but does not express a complete thought. Subject fragment often misses a subject or a verb or both. If we say to the market, it is a sentence fragment. If we say I go to the market, I is a subject, go is a verb. So if both these are missing, I as well as go, it means that subject as well as verb is missing. Sometimes sentence fragment is a dependent clause that cannot stand alone. We will discuss all in detail with the help of examples later on. Sentence fragments are common in casual conversation when two persons are talking with one another. A person may ask, where are you going? Market. It is a sentence fragment. We will say, I am going to the market to purchase something. It is a complete sentence. Though in casual conversation it is okay, sentence fragment is okay, but in case we are to convey something in writing, sentence fragment will not serve the purpose. There should be subject, there should be verb, proper. But if we use sentence fragment in formal writing, it is deemed as unprofessional. It is unprofessional to use sentence fragments in emails, reports, academic papers. We should use proper complete sentence in formal writing. In formal writing, okay, sentence fragments can be used. Sentence fragments can leave your reader unsure of what you are trying to say. It may be possible that your sentence fragment may be understood by the other person. It may also be possible that sentence fragment may not convey anything to the other person or does not have the intended meaning you want to convey to the other person. We will understand the same now properly with the help of examples. First is missing subject. Suppose we have written running late for the meeting. Who is running late for the meeting? Subject is missing. If we say I am running late for the meeting, she is running late for the meeting, then okay. Here subject is missing. Loves to read. Who loves to read? My daughter. It is subject. Here it is subject fragment and my daughter or she loves to read. Subject is missing. Next is missing verb. The dog in the backyard. Here the dog in the backyard barks loudly. Here verb is missing. The car in the garage. It is a sentence fragment. Car in the garage needs repairs. Beautiful painting by the window. It is again a sentence fragment. Here we have used hangs there. We have used the verb hang. It may be possible that sometimes helping verb is missing in a sentence fragment. The teacher very knowledgeable. There must be some is, am, are. Helping verb should be there. So here teacher is singular. So we will be using is. Teacher is very knowledgeable to complete the sentence. The student studying the exam. The students are plural. So we will be using are, helping verb, to complete the sentence. She going to the market. She is singular. We will be using is. It is helping verb to complete the sentence. Next is dependent clause standing alone. Dependent clause is the clause which depends on the independent clause to completely convey the meaning. Because I was tired is a sentence fragment. To complete it, we have to write the independent clause. I went to bed early. This is independent clause. If we simply say I went to bed early and after that we use full stop, it is a complete sentence. It is an independent clause. It does not need any other sentence to complete, or any other clause to complete the sentence. It is independent clause. And the next portion here, because I was tired, it is a dependent clause. If dependent clause stands alone, it is a sentence fragment. Next is expanding the fragment into a complete sentence. This is the fragment, a book on the table. This does not convey anything. There is a book on the table. There shows location, or there is used to start a sentence, is helping verb, a book on the table. It completes the sentence. We have expand the fragment into a complete sentence. Now, how to identify sentence fragments? First is check for a subject and a verb. Ensure that every sentence has both a subject as well as a verb. If we say, I went to the market. So here what is, I is a subject, went is a verb. So the complete sentence is complete. If we simply say, right, went to the market. Here verb is present but subject is missing. If we say is beautiful, again subject is missing. The garden is beautiful. Garden is subject. If we say, right, cat on the mat. Here verb, helping verb is missing. Cat is on the mat. If we say, right, students hard for the exam. Again verb is missing. Students study hard. So verb is study. Next is look for dependent clause. Identify the clause which starts with subordinate conjunctions like because, although, since, etc. The sentences or the clauses which start with because, although, since, etc. are subordinate conjunctions or dependent clauses. These often indicate dependent clauses, often. Here we are giving examples because I was tired. This is a dependent clause. Although it was raining, it is again a dependent clause. It does not complete the sentence, completely convey the meaning. Since you are here, it is again a dependent clause. It does not, it, there must be some independent clause to convey the full meaning of the sentence. So we may write, I went to bed early because I was tired. It is independent clause, and now the sentence is complete. Next, we went for a walk although it was raining. It is again independent clause followed by dependent clause. Since you are here, it is a dependent clause. Let us complete the sentence. Let us have dinner. Since you are here, let us have dinner is a independent clause followed by independent followed by dependent clause. It is independent. If we simply say let us have dinner and put full stop, it is a complete sentence in itself. But here the sentence has also a independent clause. So we have completed the sentence fragments here. Now assess the complete thought. Ask yourself if the sentence written by you expresses a complete idea. If you feel that something more is desired in the sentence, then it might be a sentence fragment. For example, to finish the project on time. It is a sentence fragment. It does not convey the full meaning. We may write, we need to work hard to finish the project on time. So now this sentence is complete. Next, correct the sentence fragments. They been to the new restaurant. They have been to the new restaurant. Next is the student the best in the class. Here is missing. Helping verb is missing. To see the sunrise. Here it is a sentence fragment. We woke up early to see the sunrise. Enjoying the sunny weather. It is again a sentence fragment. We were enjoying this sunny weather. Next is when the movie ended, we went for ice cream. Here we will use comma. Here it will be in lowercase. We went for ice cream. Next, he did not go to school yesterday. It is complete sentence in itself. But here it is a dependent clause which depends on this independent clause. So here he did not go to school yesterday because this stop will be full stop will be removed. The cat sat by the window watching the birds. The cat sat by the window is complete, but it is a independent clause followed by dependent clause. So here we will use comma and it will be in lowercase, watching the birds. We went to the beach. It is okay, complete sentence, but here it is to relax. So we will remove it. We went to the beach to relax. No comma, no full stop. We went to the beach to relax. On the way to the market, it is again a sentence fragment. On the way to the market, she found a wallet. So far we have understood that in case of stress fragments, subject may be missing, or verb may be missing, or some sort of dependent clause may be there, some helping verb may be missing. So we have to keep all things in mind so that there are no errors in our writing, so that such type of errors in our writing are avoided, and we are able to convey our message properly, concisely, and to the point to the other person. By recognizing and revising sentence fragments, you can ensure that your writing is complete, clear, effective, conveys your intended message. Remember to always check if your sentence expresses a full thought, contains both a subject verb, and can stand alone. That is, it does not require the need of any other words. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.